أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
In the name of Allah, the Gracious, the Merciful.
طاسين تلك آيات القرآن وكتاب مبين.
Sin, benignant, all-hearing God. These are verses of the Qur'an and of an illuminating book.
هدى وبشرى للمؤمنين.
A guidance and good tidings to those who would believe.
الذين يقيمون الصلاة ويؤتون الزكاة وهم بالآخرة هم يوقنون.
Who observe prayer and pay the zakat and have firm faith in the hereafter.
إن الذين لا يؤمنون بالآخرة زينا لهم أعمالهم فهم يعمهون.
As to those who believe not in the hereafter, we have made their deeds appear beautiful to them, so they wander blindly.
أولئك الذين لهم سوء العذاب وهم في الآخرة هم الأخسرون.
It is they who shall have a grievous torment, and they alone it is who shall be the greatest losers in the hereafter.
وَإِنَّكَ لَتُلَقَّى الْقُرْآنَ مِنْ لَدُنْ حَكِيمٍ عَلِيمٍ.
Verily, thou receivest the Qur'an from the one wise, all-knowing.
إِذْ قَالَ مُوسَى لِأَهْلِهِ إِنِّي آنَسْتُ نَارًا سَآتِيكُم مِّنْهَا بِخَبَرٍ أَوْ آتِيكُم بِشِهَابٍ قَبَسٍ لَعَلَّكُمْ تَصْطَلُونَ.
Call to mind when Moses said to his family, I perceive a fire. I will bring you from there some news of great import, or I will bring you a flaming brand, that you may warm yourselves.
فَلَمَّا جَاءَهَا نُودِيَ أَن بُورِكَ مَن فِي النَّارِ وَمَنْ حَوْلَهَا وَسُبْحَانَ اللَّهِ رَبِّ الْعَالَمِينَ.
So when he came to it, he was called by a voice, Blessed is he who is in the fire, and also those around it. And glorified be Allah, the Lord of the worlds.
يا موسى حكيم.
O Moses, verily, I am Allah, the Mighty, the Wise.
وألق عصاك فلما رآها تهتز كأنها جان ولا مدبرا ولم يعقب. يا موسى لا تخف إني لا يخاف لدي المرسلون.
Throw down thy rod. And when he saw it move, as though it were a serpent, he turned back retreating, and did not look back. Whereupon we said, O Moses, fear not. Verily, I am the one in whose presence the messengers need have no fear.
إلا من ظلم ثم بدل حسنا بعد سوء فإني غفور رحيم.
As to those who do wrong and then adopt good instead of evil, to them I am indeed most forgiving, merciful.
وادخل يدك في جيبك تخرج بيضاء من غير سوء في 9 آيات إلى فرعون وقومه إنهم كانوا قوما فاسقين.
And put thy hand into thy bosom. It will come forth white without evil. This is among the 9 signs unto Pharaoh and his people, for they are a rebellious people.
فلما جاءتهم آياتنا مبصرة وقالوا هذا سحر مبين.
But when our sight-giving signs came to them, they said, This is manifest magic.
وجحدوا بها واستيقنتها أنفسهم ظلما وعلوا فانظر كيف كان عاقبة المفسدين.
And they rejected them wrongfully and arrogantly, while their souls were convinced of their truth. See then how evil was the end of those who acted corruptly.
وَلَقَدْ آتَيْنَا دَاوُودَ وَسُلَيْمَانَ عِلْمًا وقال الحمد لله الذي فضلنا على كثير من عباده المؤمنين.
And we gave knowledge to David and Solomon. And they said, All praise belongs to Allah, who has exalted us above many of his believing servants.
وورث سليمان داود قال يا أيها الناس علمنا منطق الطير وأوتينا من كل شيء إن هذا لهو الفضل المبين.
And Solomon was heir to David. And he said, O ye people, we have been taught the language of birds, and we have had all necessary things bestowed upon us. This indeed is God's manifest grace.
وحشر لسليمان جنوده من الجن والإنس والطير فهم يوزعون.
And they were gathered together unto Solomon his hosts of jinn, and men and birds, and they were formed into separate divisions.
حتى إذا أتوا على واد النمل قالت نملة يا أيها النمل ادخلوا مساكنكم لا يحطمنكم سليمان وجنوده وهم لا يشعرون.
Until when they came to the valley of An-Naml, a Namlite said, O ye Naml, enter your habitations, lest Solomon and his hosts crush you, while they know not.
فتبسم ضاحكا من قولها وقال رب أوزعني أن أشكر نعمتك التي أنعمت علي وعلى والدي وأن أعمل صالحا ترضاه وأدخلني برحمتك في عبادك الصالحين.
Thereupon he smiled, wondering at her words, and said, My Lord, grant me that I may be grateful to thee for thy favour which thou hast bestowed upon me and my parents, and that I may do such good works as would please thee, and admit me by thy mercy among thy righteous servants.
وتفقد الطير فقال ما لي لا أرى الهدهد أم كان من الغائبين.
And he reviewed the birds and said, How is it that I do not see Hudhud? Is he deliberately absent?
لأعذبنه عذابا شديدا أو لأذبحنه أو ليأتيني بسلطان مبين.
I will surely punish him with a severe punishment, or I will slay him, unless he brings me a clear reason for his absence.
فمكث غير بعيد فقال عهدت بما لم تحط به وجئتك من سبأ بنبأ يقين.
And he did not tarry long before Hudhud came, and said, I have acquired knowledge of that of which thou hast no knowledge, and I have come to thee from Sabah with sure tidings.
إني وجدت امرأة تملكهم وأوتيت من كل شيء ولها عرش عظيم.
I found a woman ruling over them, and she has been given every necessary thing, and she has a mighty throne.
وجدتها وقومها يسجدون للشمس من دون الله وزين لهم الشيطان أعمالهم فصدهم عن السبيل فهم لا يهتدون.
I found her and her people worshipping the sun instead of Allah, and Satan has made their works look beautiful to them, and has thus hindered them from the right way, so that they are not rightly guided.
ألا يسجدوا لله الذي يخرج الخبأ في السماوات والأرض ويعلم ما تخفون وما تعلنون.
And they insist that they will not worship Allah, while Allah is He who brings to light that which is hidden in the heavens and the earth, and who knows what you conceal and what you disclose of your design.
الله لا إله إلا هو رب العرش العظيم.
Allah, there is no God but He, the Lord of the mighty throne.
قال سننظر أصدقت أم كنت من الكاذبين.
Thereupon Solomon said, We shall see whether thou hast spoken the truth, or whether thou art a liar.
اذهب بكتابي هذا فألقه إليهم ثم تول عنهم فانظر ماذا يرجعون.
Go thou with this letter of mine, and lay it before them, then withdraw from them, and see what answer they return.
قالت يا أيها الملأ إني ألقي إلي كتاب كريم.
The queen said, Ye chiefs, there has been delivered to me a noble letter.
إنه من سليمان وإنه بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
It is from Solomon, and it is in the name of Allah, the Gracious, the Merciful.
ألا تعلوا علي وأتوني مسلمين.
Behave not arrogantly towards me, but come to me in submission.
قالت يا أيها الملأ أفتوني في أمري ما كنت قاطعة أمرا حتى تشهدون.
She said, Ye chiefs, advise me concerning my affair. I never decide any affair until you are present to advise me.
قالوا نحن أولو قوة وأولو بأس شديد والأمر إليك فانظري ماذا تأمرين.
They replied, We possess power, and we possess great prowess in war. But it is for thee to command. So consider what thou wilt command.
قالت إن الملوك إذا دخلوا قرية أفسدوها وجعلوا عزة أهلها أذلة وكذلك يفعلون.
She said, Surely the kings, when they enter a country, despoil it, and turn the highest of its people into the lowest, and thus they always do.
وإني مرسلة إليهم بهدية فناظرة بما يرجع المرسلون.
But I am going to send them a present, and wait to see what answer the envoys bring back.
فلما جاء سليمان قال أتمدونني بمال فما آتاني الله خير مما آتاكم بل أنتم بهديتكم تفرحون.
So when the queen's envoy came to Solomon, he said, Do you presume to help me with your wealth? But that which Allah has given me is better than that which He has given you. Nay, you take pride in your gift.
ارجع إليهم فلنأتينهم بجنود لا قبل لهم بها لنخرجنهم منها أذلة وهم صاغرون.
Go back to them, for we shall surely come to them with hosts against which they will have no power of resistance. And we shall drive them out of their land, disgraced, and they will be humbled.
قال يا أيها الملأ أيكم يأتيني بعرشها قبل أن يأتوني مسلمين.
He said, O nobles, which of you will bring me her throne? Before they come to me, submitting.
قال عفريت من الجن أنا آتيك به قبل أن تقوم من مقامك وإني عليه لقوي أمين.
A powerful chieftain from among the jinn said, I will bring it to thee before thou strikest thy camp. And indeed, I possess power therefore, and I am trustworthy.
قال الذي عنده علم من الكتاب أنا آتيك به قبل أن يرتد إليك طرفك.
Said one who had knowledge of the book, I will bring it to thee before thy noble envoy returns to thee.
فلما رآه مستقرا عنده قال هذا من فضل ربي ليبلوني أأشكر أم أكفر ومن شكر فإنما يشكر لنفسه ومن كفر فإن ربي غني كريم.
And when he saw it set before him, he said, This is of the grace of my Lord, that he may try me, whether I am grateful or ungrateful. And whosoever is grateful for the good of his own soul. But whosoever is ungrateful, truly, my Lord is self-sufficient, gracious.
قال نكروا لها عرشها ننظر أتهتدي أم تكون من الذين لا يهتدون.
He said, Make the throne so beautiful as to make her own throne appear quite ordinary to her. And let us see whether she follows the right way, or whether she is one of those who follow not the right way.
فلما جاءت قيل أهكذا عرشك قالت كأنه هو وأوتينا العلم من قبلها وكنا مسلمين.
And when she came, it was said to her, Is thy throne like this? She replied, It is as though it were the same. And we had been given knowledge before this, and we have already submitted.
وصدها ما كانت تعبد من دون الله إنها كانت من قوم كافرين.
And that which she used to worship beside Allah prevented her from believing, for she came of a disbelieving people.
قيل لها ادخل الصرح فلما رأته حسبته لجة وكشفت عن ساقيها قال إنه صرح ممرد من قوارير قالت رب إني ظلمت نفسي وأسلمت مع سليمان لله رب العالمين.
It was said to her, "Enter the palace." And when she saw it, she thought it to be a great expanse of water, and she bared her shanks. Solomon said, "It is a palace, paved smooth, with slabs of glass." She said, "My Lord, indeed I have wronged my soul, and I submit myself with Solomon to Allah, the Lord of the worlds."
ولقد أرسلنا إلى ثمود أخاهم صالحا أن اعبدوا الله فإذا هم فريقان يختصمون.
And we sent Thamud, their brother Saleh, who said, "Worship Allah," and at once they became two parties, contending with each other.
قال يا قوم لم تستعجلون بالسيئة قبل الحسنة لولا تستغفرون الله لعلكم ترحمون.
He said, "O my people, why do you seek to hasten on evil rather than good? Wherefore do you not ask forgiveness of Allah, that you may be shown mercy?"
قالوا اطيرنا بك وبمن معك قال طائركم عند الله بل أنتم قوم تفتنون.
They said, "We augur ill of thee, and of those that are with thee." He said, "The true cause of your ill fortune is with Allah, but you are a people who are on trial."
وكان في المدينة 9 رهط يفسدون في الأرض ولا يصلحون.
And there were in the city a party of 9 persons who made mischief in the land, and who would not reform.
قالوا تقاسموا بالله لنبيتنه وأهله ثم لنقولن لوليه ما شهدنا مهلك أهله وإنا لصادقون.
They said, "Swear one to another, by Allah, that we will surely attack him and his family by night. And then we will say to his heir, we witnessed not the destruction of his family, and most surely we are truthful."
ومكروا مكرا ومكرنا مكرا وهم لا يشعرون.
And they planned a plan, and we also planned a plan, but they perceived it not.
فانظر كيف كان عاقبة مكرهم أنا دمرناهم وقومهم أجمعين.
Then see how evil was the end of their plan. Verily, we utterly destroyed them and their people altogether.
فتلك بيوتهم خاوية بما ظلموا إن في ذلك لآية لقوم يعلمون.
And yonder are their houses, fallen down, because of their wrongdoing. In that verily is a sign for a people who have knowledge.
وأنجينا الذين آمنوا وكانوا يتقون.
And we saved those who believed and feared God.
ولوطا إذ قال لقومه أتأتون الفاحشة وأنتم تبصرون.
And we sent Lot as a messenger when he said to his people, Do you commit abomination while you see?
أئنكم لتأتون الرجال شهوة من دون النساء بل أنتم قوم تجهلون.
What? Do you approach men lustfully rather than women? Nay, you are indeed an ignorant people.
فما كان جواب قومه إلا أن قالوا أخرجوا آل لوط من قريتكم إنهم أناس يتطهرون.
But the only answer of his people was that they said, Drive out Lot's family from your city. They are a people who would keep pure.
فأنجيناه وأهله إلا امرأته قدرناها من الغابرين.
So we saved him and his family, except his wife. Her we decreed to be of those who stayed behind.
وأمطرنا عليهم مطرا فساء مطر المنذرين.
And we rained upon them a rain, and evil was the rain that descended upon those who had been warned.
قل الحمد لله وسلام على عباده الذين اصطفى الله خير أما يشركون.
Say, all praise belongs to Allah, and peace be upon those servants of His whom He has chosen. Is Allah better, or that which they associate with Him?
أَمَّنْ خَلَقَ السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضَ وَأَنزَلَ لَكُم مِّنَ السَّمَاءِ مَاءً فَأَنبَتْنَا بِهِ حَدَائِقَ ذَاتَ بَهْجَةٍ مَا كَانَ لَكُمْ أَن تُنبِتُوا شَجَرَهَا أَإِلَٰهٌ مَّعَ اللَّهِ بَلْ هُمْ قَوْمٌ يَعْدِلُونَ.
Or who created the heavens and the earth, and who sent down water for you from the sky, wherewith we caused to grow beautiful orchards? You could not cause their trees to grow. Is there a God with Allah? Nay, they are a people who deviate from the right path.
أَمَّنْ جَعَلَ الْأَرْضَ قَرَارًا وَجَعَلَ خِلَالَهَا أَنْهَارًا وَجَعَلَ لَهَا رواسي وجعل بين البحرين حاجزا أإله مع الله بل أكثرهم لا يعلمون.
Or, who made the earth a place of rest, and placed rivers in its midst, and placed upon it firm mountains, and put a barrier between the two waters? Is there a God with Allah? Nay, most of them know not.
أَمَّنْ يُجِيبُ الْمُضْطَرَّ إِذَا دَعَاهُ وَيَكْشِفُ السُّوءَ وَيَجْعَلُكُمْ خُلَفَاءَ الْأَرْضِ أَإِلَٰهٌ مَّعَ اللَّهِ قَلِيلًا مَا تَذَكَّرُونَ.
Or, who answers the cry of the distressed person when he calls upon him, and removes the evil, and makes you successors in the earth? Is there a God with Allah? Little is it that you reflect.
أَمَّنْ يَهْدِيكُمْ فِي ظُلُمَاتِ الْبَرِّ وَالْبَحْرِ وَمَنْ يُرْسِلُ الرِّيَاحَ بُشْرًا بَيْنَ يَدَيْ رَحْمَتِهِ أَإِلَٰهٌ مَّعَ اللَّهِ تعالى الله عما يشركون.
Or, who guides you in the depths of darkness, on land and sea, and who sends the winds as glad tidings before his mercy? Is there a God with Allah? Exalted is Allah above what they associate with him.
أَمَّنْ يَبْدَأُ الْخَلْقَ ثُمَّ يُعِيدُهُ وَمَنْ يَرْزُقُكُم مِّنَ السَّمَاءِ وَالْأَرْضِ أَإِلَٰهٌ مَّعَ اللَّهِ قُلْ هَاتُوا بُرْهَانَكُمْ إن كنتم صادقين.
Or, who originates creation and then repeats it? And who provides for you from the heaven and the earth? Is there a God with Allah? Say, bring forward your proof if you are truthful.
قل لا يعلم من في السماوات والأرض الغيب إلا الله وما يشعرون أيان يبعثون.
Say, none in the heavens and the earth knows the unseen save Allah, and they do not know when they will be raised up.
بل ادارك علمهم في الآخرة بل هم في شك منها بل هم منها عمون.
Nay, their knowledge respecting the hereafter has reached its limit. Rather, they are in doubt about it. Rather, they are blind to it.
وقال الذين كفروا أئذا كنا ترابا وآباؤنا أئنا لمخرجون.
And those who disbelieve say, What? When we and our fathers have become dust, shall we indeed be brought forth again?
لقد وعدنا هذا نحن وآباؤنا من قبل إن هذا إلا أساطير الأولين.
We were surely promised this before, we and our fathers. This is nothing but tales of the ancients.
قل سيروا في الأرض فانظروا كيف كان عاقبة المجرمين.
Say, travel in the earth and see how evil was the end of the sinful.
ولا تحزن عليهم ولا تكن في ضيق مما يمكرون.
And grieve thou not for them, nor be thou in distress because of what they devise.
ويقولون متى هذا الوعد إن كنتم صادقين.
And they say, when will this promise be fulfilled if you are truthful?
قل عسى أن يكون ردف لكم بعض الذي تستعجلون.
Say, maybe that a part of that which you would hasten on is close behind you.
وإن ربك لذو فضل على الناس ولكن أكثرهم لا يشكرون.
And truly, thy Lord is gracious to mankind, but most of them are not grateful.
وإن ربك ليعلم ما تكن صدورهم وما يعلنون.
And surely, thy Lord knows what their bosoms conceal and what they disclose.
وما من غائبة في السماء والأرض إلا في كتاب مبين.
And there is nothing hidden in the heaven and the earth, but it is recorded in a clear book.
إن هذا القرآن يقص على بني إسرائيل أكثر الذي هم فيه يختلفون.
Verily, this Qur'an explains to the children of Israel most of that concerning which they differ.
وإنه لهدى ورحمة للمؤمنين.
And verily, it is a guidance and a mercy for the believers.
إن ربك يقضي بينهم بحكمه وهو العزيز العليم.
Verily, thy Lord will decide between them by his judgment, and he is the mighty, the all-knowing.
فتوكل على الله إنك على الحق المبين.
So put thy trust in Allah. Surely, thou art on manifest truth.
إنك لا تسمع الموتى ولا تسمع الصم الدعاء إذا ولوا مدبرين.
Verily, thou canst not make the dead to hear, nor canst thou make the deaf to hear the call, when they retreat, turning their backs.
وما أنت بهاد العمي عن ضلالتهم إن تسمع إلا من يؤمن بآياتنا فهم مسلمون.
And thou canst not guide the blind out of their error. Thou canst make only those to hear who believe in our signs, so they submit.
وإذا وقع القول عليهم أخرجنا لهم دابة من الأرض تكلمهم أن الناس كانوا بآياتنا لا يوقنون.
And when the sentence is passed against them, we shall bring forth for them an insect out of the earth, which shall wound them, because people did not believe in our signs.
ويوم نحشر من كل أمة فوجا ممن يكذب بآياتنا فهم يوزعون.
And remind them of the day when we shall gather together from every people a party from among those who rejected our signs, and they shall be formed into separate groups.
حتى إذا جاءوا قال أكذبتم بآياتي ولم تحيطوا بها علما أم ماذا كنتم تعملون.
Till, when they come, he will say, Did you reject my signs, while you had not full knowledge concerning them? Or what was it that you were doing about them?
ووقع القول عليهم بما ظلموا فهم لا ينطقون.
And the sentence shall come to pass against them because they did wrong, and they will be speechless.
ألم يروا أنا جعلنا الليل ليسكنوا فيه والنهار مبصرا إن في ذلك لآيات لقوم يؤمنون.
See they not that we have made the night that they may rest therein, and the day sight-giving? In that verily are signs for a people who believe.
ويوم ينفخ في السور ففزع من في السماوات ومن في الأرض إلا من شاء الله وكل أتوه داخرين.
And call to mind the day when the trumpet will be blown, and whoever is in the heavens and whoever is in the earth will be struck with terror, save him whom Allah pleases, and all shall come unto him humbled.
وترى الجبال تحسبها جامدة وهي تمر مر السحاب صنع الله الذي أتقن كل شيء إنه خبير بما تفعلون.
And thou seest the mountains, which thou thinkest to be firmly fixed, pass away as the clouds pass away, the handiwork of Allah, who has made everything perfect. Verily, He is fully aware of what you do.
من جاء بالحسنة فله خير منها وهم من فزع يومئذ آمنون.
Whoever does a good deed shall have a better reward than that, and such will be secure from terror that day.
ومن جاء بالسيئة فكبت وجوههم في النار هل تجزون إلا ما كنتم تعملون.
And those who do evil shall be thrown down on their faces into the fire, and it will be said to them, are you not rewarded for what you have been doing?
إنما أمرت أن أعبد رب هذه البلدة الذي حرمها وله كل شيء وأمرت أن أكون من المسلمين.
Say, I am commanded only to serve the Lord of this city, which He has made sacred, and to Him belong all things, and I am commanded to be of those who submit to God.
وأن أتلو القرآن فمن اهتدى فإنما يهتدي لنفسه ومن ضل فقل إنما أنا من المنذرين.
And to recite the Qur'an, so whoever follows guidance, follows it only for the good of his own soul. And as to him who goes astray, say, I am only a warner.
وقل الحمد لله سيريكم آياته فتعرفونها وما ربك بغافل عما تعملون.
And say, all praise belongs to Allah. He will soon show you His signs, and you will know them. And thy Lord is not unaware of what you do.